Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show on what I consider to be one of the most wonderful days of the year, because Petra Vigil is here with Petra's Backstubchen, and I am so thrilled to get to cook with you, get to make some things, some treats, and boy, are we going to try a lot of yummy stuff today.
Yes, we're going to have fun again. I'm happy to be back again. It's been a while.
It has. It's been too long. Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas to you too.
Auf Deutsch?
Frohe Weihnachten.
Frohe Weihnachten.
German traditions, you know it.
Indeed it is. No one celebrates Christmas quite like the Germans. It is a big deal. I mean, people still putting real candles on the tree in Germany, right? They take a little risk, but they, they're careful.
Yes, they are. They try to. No, it's a lot of fun. It's the Christkindlmarkets in Germany. Right. They are huge. Even there's one here in Salt Lake too now. Matter of fact, I was there too, beginning of the month.
I heard you knocked it right out of the park down there too. Yes. You were selling some streusel like it was going out of style.
Yep, some of the Stollens. They were big. Stollens, marzipan butter, and then my peach, cherry, and my apple strudels. I made, believe it or not, people, I made over 320 strudels.
Seriously?
I felt like a robot after a while. I just kept going and baking, and that was it.
Oh my! I mean, how do you even make that many? That's like you said, you have to be almost a robot.
Yeah.
You have to have a real kind of a setup on how you're going to do things.
And that's what I do. Very organized, but then Germans are very organized. What can I say?
That's right. Very efficient, the Germans.
There we go. Well, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about one of the cakes I make. It's one of my best sellers. And this year I've been really lucky, really fortunate. The one we make is the Streuselkuchen with cherries.
Streuselkuchen mit
Kirschen.
Mit Kirschen.
Yes, and the cherries are the tart cherries. And this year I found out the tart cherries are the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a little taste here. Is that okay? Can I try one before you put it on?
They are incredible this year. I'm really happy about it.
Oh my!
I told you, this is the best year.
That's right off the tree.
Yes, that's what it tastes like.
I get you right there. If you know what. If it doesn't get you right here, it's not tart enough.
There you go.
Right?
I like that.
Oh my, that's how you know.
Well,
all right, so tell me about this first. What have we got in the way of the first crust here?
Well, the dough.
Yeah.
We take 4 cups of flour. Then we use a little bit of yeast, mix with the flour.
Yeast?
Yeast, yes.
That's
it's a yeast
important.
dough. Yes, it is very important. Then we're going to get 1 cup of sugar, a couple of eggs, some vanilla extract, and then a half a cup of warm milk, and then 2 cups of butter.
Half a cup of warm milk.
Warm milk, not cold. Warm milk. Has to be warm. It has to do with the yeast. It's because the dough has to rise afterwards.
And if you don't do that, it's not going to. And you can see it rose almost to the edge of this pan.
Yeah, it's around a half inch. And that's what you want. You don't want it too thick, then it's not going to taste right. It's not going to be the way you like it.
So you mix all that together.
Mix it all together and set it aside. You cover it with something and you set it aside for probably an hour, hour and a half. Let it rise.
Okay. So that's before you put it in the pan?
Yes, before I put it in the pan.
Okay. Now, when you put it in the pan, I'm assuming you're kind of smushing that back down, right? Does it rise again after that?
Yes, it will a little bit more, because after you set it in the pan, you roll it out, get it all ready, you put the cherries on, you put the crumbs on top, you let it sit for a little bit longer.
Okay.
And then you bake it.
So do you not need to chill this ahead of time?
No.
Okay.
And then you bake it at 375 degrees for around an hour, usually.
Okay. And people typically try to bake at 350, but that's not always the right temperature.
No. 375 is fine.
Because you want to get this to cook down below.
And halfway through the baking, open up the oven and turn it around. You want to make it nice and even, that both sides look nice.
Yeah, not only that, but you open up that oven and that smell comes out and you're like, oh boy, you can sometimes it's hard to finish cooking it.
Yeah, to ask my husband about it. He has problems with it too.
I know Joseph, not only from his name being a lot like me, but I know he loves the baked goods just about as much as I do.
Yes, he sure does.
All right, so shall I put some tart cherries right on here?
You can put on there. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to do this. So no trick here, just getting it on, right?
Yep, getting it on. It's around 5-6 cups of tart cherries.
Okay, so we don't want all the juice, and there is plenty of it, right?
Yeah,
so we want to kind of maybe tip that the other direction. Is that the idea?
That's right.
Okay.
You have experience with baking, I can tell.
Only with you. I don't bake with anybody but Petra.
Well, thank you.
I'm not dumb.
I love
Bake with another woman? No.
Well, like I said, I mean, this cake, I sold a lot of it this last half a year.
Let's talk about that, because I'm not sure people understand exactly how easy it could be for them to have some wonderful German pastries and German cooking in their home for the holidays.
Yes.
It's as simple as just getting in touch with you.
Well, it's actually pretty easy. If you look on the Facebook, I'm on Facebook, I'm at Backstubchen.com. I'm also on the website, Petra's Backstubchen. You will find me anywhere. I mean, I go to a lot of the farmers markets during the summertime. I do Park City.
That's right.
I do Cache Valley in Logan. I do a market. I'm at let's see, Wales.
You're well loved in Logan. I know that already.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's certain items I have to bring with me every market I go to up there, or I'm in trouble.
Right, because people have fallen in love with certain of your dishes. Like, for instance, I'm in love with your the cheesecake, which is, it's special. What is it?
Mandarin orange cheesecake, or called in good old German, Schmandkuchen. A lot of people
Schmandkuchen.
remember it.
Schmandkuchen.
Schmandkuchen, yes.
Oh boy, it's my favorite, and I'm so excited because she brought it.
Of course, I had to.
And I've been a good boy. I haven't even tried it yet, and I was really going to. I assure you.
Well, he's gotten into the cookies a little bit. Let's be honest.
Yes, that's okay, right?
Yes. So I bring plenty just for that reason. There you go.
But Petra knows the way to my heart. I think the first thing she does when she gets here every year has been, you've come right over and stuck a sugar cookie right in my mouth. There you go.
That's pretty much it. Oh, we have fun.
You do indeed. And I got to thank your husband, Joseph, because he is an unsung hero in this, because he really makes sure that you're able to get to all these places and you're able to deliver on the many orders that you do get.
Yes,
right? Is he out there doing deliveries and everything?
He does. Matter of fact, he will do a delivery. That's going to be one of the days next week where we're going to be up here in Park City. And if people want to order anything specific, they can give me a call, get on the website or give me a call, and just put the order in. We'll be happy to deliver it. Okay. We figured this is the easiest way for everybody to get their baked goods.
Yeah, well, absolutely. It's so much easier than doing it. But I got to say, if you as Ferris Bueller says, but if you have the means to do it yourself, why wouldn't you?
There you go.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's highly suggestive.
See how pretty that looks.
Is this okay?
Oh yeah. Perfect.
It doesn't have to be entirely
you don't have to
perfect.
be perfect.
Okay, and then we have a little bit of crumble.
The crumbs,
left.
yes. It's a cup of flour. It's a half a cup of sugar, a little bit of vanilla extract, and it has a half a cup of butter in it. And that's my sugar crumbs, or Streusel in German.
Okay, and you just sort of mix it together and get the little lumps.
And just put it wherever you want to. How much you want to put
it on. And I love crumbles on top, so you know I'm going to go crazy here. You know, the best part's the ends. The end cut.
Yes.
Yeah, so you got to get a little on the edges. Don't forget the edges. That's important.
That's right.
I love cooking with you. This is so much fun. I'm telling you, if you ever, if you need a surrogate grandma, right here.
Like
she come to your home and cook.
You adopted, you know it.
I do, and I'm happy with that.
Family.
What's Grandma auf Deutsch?
Oma.
Oma, that's right. Oma and Opa.
Yep, that's what our grandkids call us. Oma and Opa.
Oma and Opa.
Yep.
All right, Oma.
See, doesn't it look pretty?
I love it. It's ready to go in the oven.
Yes.
So 375 degrees, how long?
An hour. Just 1 hour.
That's easy.
And then?
It comes out like this?
It looks like this.
Oh my.
And it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite cakes. My oldest son loves this one too. That's one of his favorites too. Yes.
Wait, how old is he?
He is actually 32 years old.
I'm your oldest son, sorry.
I forgot. Yes, I forgot you, my adopted son. I should remember that one.
I'm a little bit older. All right. We've got to give it a try.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Dig right in here. Are you going to eat with me?
Okay.
You might as well. I would feel remiss if you didn't. All right, this is so yummy. Oh man, did you guys tune in on the right day here on the Mountain Morning Show?
There we go.
Ready? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh man, it does not get much better than that, folks.
Nope.
I only wish you were here to taste it or smell it. It's wonderful.
But you could buy it from me anytime.
That's right. So you can go to your Facebook page. That's one place to go. You also have a website, which is petrasbackstubchen.com. Okay. And then we'll put that up on the screen because if you don't know your German spelling, you might find that a little difficult. There it is right there, right below us. Great. And that's where you go. Now, we're not done yet. We've got a whole nother table full of German baked goods to try and to tell you about. We'll give you a description of all of them, tell you how you can get them, and we're going to try some more.
Oh, yeah.
So for me, it's a big day. For you, it is too, because you know where to go to get some of these wonderful baked goods in your home for the holidays.
Yep, there you go.
For Lynn, Petra, we'll be back with her and more celebrating the holidays right after this.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show, where I'm very happy to have now Joseph, who has joined us, Petra's husband, who does all of the muscle work around and carrying things, the heavy lifting, as it were. And there's plenty of heavy lifting when you're around Petra Vigil, because boy, can she cook up a storm. In fact, we know that this year she sold how many of these again? Of
the strudels alone, 320 at the Chris Kittle Market in Salt Lake City.
Just at that one market alone.
Just at that one market alone.
Good grief. Yeah, so we know Joseph was busy for sure. But I am thrilled to have him here because he, like me, loves this cooking so much. Well, he likes it enough he married her. Which was not hard to do anyway, because she knew right how to get to him, right through the tummy, right?
To the tummy.
There you go.
It's quite a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's nice,
How lucky are you?
Nice and sweet.
It's easy to stay sweet when you've got her around.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, it's so true. But I'm thrilled to have you here again, because Christmas really isn't Christmas without some baking in the household, without that wonderful smell of yummy baked goods. And Germans understand that in a way that I'm not sure anybody else quite does. It is a special time in Europe this time of year. Yeah,
it's really tradition. I don't think you find many households in Germany where they don't bake for Christmas.
Right.
Everybody does it. Everybody has different recipes, different items they like more than others. But in the end, everybody will bake over there.
Indeed. And you have the custom is also to visit each other and bring gifts and enjoy those treats together, those delights of Christmas.
Coffee and cake, basically, for the afternoons. That's the biggest thing in Germany. Coffee and cake. Even when we go, doesn't matter what time of the year we go back to Germany, but when we go to visit friends, aunts, uncles, families, old school friends, coffee and cake in the afternoon. Table setting really nice and pretty. Traditional. Everything is tradition.
You mentioned your school chums, but you still stay very close to them.
I have a few I still in contact with, some of my old school friends. I have some of anybody basically. I'm trying to get a hold of a lot of people. I have been over the last few years, and I was lucky.
Yeah,
I've got a hold of quite a few.
there.
Yes, reconnecting again.
Well, it's terrific, and you know, as you said, food brings people together.
It does.
That is something that's easy to do. So, you know, you've got a lot of friends, which we know.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's talk about some of the wonderful things that we have in front of us here. Should we start in here with the savory a little bit, because this is one of my favorite things. These are the pretzels. Now, pretzels are a traditional German, what should we call them, delicacy is almost right?
Yes.
Talk to me about these pretzels.
It's almost like a pretzel bread. They are soft, they are salt pretzels.
Yeah.
And I usually sell them at the farmers markets, mostly during the summertime. And I always give a little tub of sweet mustard away. I found a vendor who makes the sweet mustard, almost like a German mustard. Great taste to it, and goes really well with the pretzels.
Now, you mentioned this is different. This is more of an authentic pretzel. You go to the, if you're going to the, if you're going to the mall, heaven forbid, and getting a pretzel, that is not a German pretzel.
No, it's not.
No, there's a very big difference there. They are more of a bread in Germany than they are, in your typical store. So to show you, this is what the inside of a German pretzel looks like.
Yeah, way different.
Yeah, this is to sop up all the beer.
Right? You like the mustard too, I know that.
I do indeed, but I'm telling you, after a couple of steins of beer, you kind of need one or two of these, right, Joseph?
That's right. That makes it so that you can drink more.
He's not lying. That's exactly the way it works.
That is true.
The German breadsticks and the German pretzels, my favorite for sure. Lots of salt. Don't spare the salt.
Nope.
Right?
You don't want it. It needs it. Needs it for sure.
Oh, this is so good.
Well, thank you.
I love those.
Let's get. Where
should we go next?
Still munch on that. Okay. We're gonna go to a strudel. Usually, I have peach, cherry, and apple strudels.
Yes.
There is one other strudel I make. It's a berry. It's a mixed berry strudel, and it has an almond glaze on top. And I usually do that only by special order. There's a little bit of work involved. Yeah, exactly.
And very traditional.
Yes.
Right?
And
when we talk mixed berries, that's a big thing there.
Yes, let me pick up a piece here.
All right.
So people can see.
That is
As
lovely.
you can see here, you're even better.
Bring it just a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm going to hold this up for the camera.
Yes.
Let's get a look at the inside of that. Oh my goodness.
It's really nice. All
Isn't
the
that
berries.
terrific? I'm going to just dispense with the plate and just go for it. Is that okay?
That's what he was waiting for the whole time. I know that. I think you need more than one plate.
The flaky crust is really the trick here.
Yes.
Talk to people about how you get to that level of flakiness, because it's brown on the inside even.
Yes, it's the way I roll it out, the way I get everything, all the ingredients together. It's a little trick to it. It's a lot of work, to be honest with you.
And a lot of love.
A lot of love, I agree. And a lot of people, they go by, you put baked goods in the oven, you put them in a certain degree, like 350, 375, and you say, okay, for an hour and it's good. I don't go by that, not necessarily.
You have to
I
watch
check.
it.
I
it
watch
can be different every time, can't
Yes, it can be. And I check it all the time. I open the oven, I look around, I make sure everything is okay. That's one of the biggest things. Like you said, not always the same.
Yeah, you got to stick to your cooking.
Yes.
All right.
And that's what I do with the strudels. I call them my little babies because they are so finicky.
And when you're making 300 of them,
Yes.
that's a lot of babies, baby.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
The
Well,
sugar cookies. Oh my goodness.
yes, that's the one.
My favorite thing, period.
Oh yeah.
It's simple, but my favorite.
Yes, and it really is. It's a very simple recipe. There's not much to it, but has such a good taste to it.
Indeed.
And then
Talk about these. These are, a lot of
Linzer
people, this is a
cookies.
big deal, the Linzer cookies.
Yes, very traditional. Again, very traditional. These ones have raspberry filling inside of it. Sometimes people use strawberry. Just different kinds of filling, strawberry or raspberry.
It's as simple as a preserve, right? You don't have to go crazy.
No,
you can
not
go and
necessarily.
Get a preserve that you like.
Yes.
And use that.
Yes, and in the dough itself, the extract is actually orange extract. And that dough has to sit in the fridge for a while. It has to cool. Usually I give it a couple of hours and then I pull it out and roll it out and get the cookies ready.
Oh, now what is this one here?
That's my almond cookie. It has
An
almonds
almond cookie.
inside, but it also has a little bit of almond crumbs and then a half of maraschino cherry on top.
Oh, okay. And then these are interesting. I
My
don't
lemon
recall.
stars.
The lemon stars.
They have the
yeah.
lemon extract in the dough, but also in the glaze itself. And these are my year-round cookies. You would think lemon stars, yeah, holidays and that's it.
No.
Oh no.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Like right
People
now.
love them. Like right now. There we go.
They've become a year-round cookie for
They
us.
really have been.
Wow.
A lot of people love them.
All right.
And then I've got one more, and it
Yep.
looks very simple. That's the marzipan
Yeah.
cookie. And you would think, it needs glaze or anything. No, it doesn't.
Built in.
The taste.
Yeah.
It's everything. With the marzipan, with the almond paste inside of it, it has such a unique taste. You don't want to mess it up. You don't want to put a glaze on top of it.
Ooh, marzipan.
Yes, just for that reason.
Yummy. All right. Set that back on the plate there.
There we go.
All right.
That's the cherry
What
one,
we
the
just
one we
made.
made. Yes,
Yes.
the cherry, the Streuselkuchen, Kirschkuchen in German.
Streuselkuchen.
Yep.
Okay.
Then we got the Stollen. I brought a marzipan Stollen. I know you like the
Stollen
one.
is, of all of these things, the most traditional German
holidays.
delight, right?
Yes. For the holidays, that's it. And you got a variety. You got the butter or the marzipan Stollen.
Okay.
The marzipan, of course, the almond paste inside of it. The butter has butter, but also has a cream cheese with it inside of it
That's
too.
right. Now I know Joseph is a big fan of the Stollen.
Yes.
Isn't that your favorite, if I recall?
The first one baked of the season
yours?
is mine.
All right, well, let's share this one together, shall we, Joseph?
There you go.
Yeah, I think that seems fair.
Okay.
Should we just, well, I'm just going to break it.
Break it.
Does that
Yeah,
work?
just break it.
Just go for it.
There we
That's
go.
good.
So me and Joseph with the Stollen.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
And as you can see, a lot of fruits inside of it.
Oh, yeah. So these fruits, they're just dried fruits.
Dried fruits. It's like a fruit mix, but it also has two different kinds of raisins inside of it, the dark ones and the golden ones.
That's right.
And then it has 4 extracts inside of it. It has lemon, almond, it has vanilla, and it has rum. And no, it's
The
rum
rum.
extract. It is no liquor. I know people would like that, but you know
Yes,
where
we
we
would.
live. You know where we live, we can't.
That's right. You know, the best part of it, the only good part of a fruitcake is that dried fruit, and now in a much better form
Yes.
in the Stollen.
Yes.
Oh, my. Okay.
And now,
Finally,
The
I'm
absolute
clearing room on my
favorite.
plate for
Yes.
my favored item.
yes.
Oh, as we get ready to wrap up the hour here on the Mountain Morning Show. The best way to do things.
The cheesecake.
Oh, so this is your cheesecake. Now, this is a different type of cheesecake than the norm. Let's talk about what is inside this cheesecake. This is this has like a pudding mix to it,
It
right?
has vanilla pudding mixed inside with it and Mandarin oranges. And
a
cream
different
cheese
texture.
again too, yes, a different texture. The dough itself, I make the dough ready, has to go in the fridge for an hour,
right.
has to cool, sit in the chill, and then get it ready in the form, put it in the form and everything. Have the pudding ready with the cream cheese, with the Mandarin oranges. Has to be cold too, let it sit for a while.
Yeah, it has to be cold. Now, that's
Yeah.
what Eliza was asking about, because everything
Yeah.
she said she's ever made with pudding, or actually Christine mentioned
Yeah.
this, it kind of becomes liquid. You got to be
Yeah.
very careful. It has to be chilled, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the trick.
Yes,
And
it is.
boy, oh boy, this is like this is my heaven right here.
Now he is in heaven. Yep, he is.
I know when I go to heaven, Petra's Backstubchen is going to be waiting for me.
There we go. Yes, I am. Don't worry.
Oh. Well, Petra, Joseph, I want to thank you guys so very much for being here and helping me celebrate the
Thank you.
holidays the way I like to, right here.
We're happy to
That
have
goes-
it, Skim.
We
It goes
enjoyed
from
this.
here right to here, to
There
your
you
heart.
go. Thank you.
Which I know is all that love that you've put into it.
Well, I
Petra.
always enjoyed this. I always baked for family and friends. When I started the business, I was hoping it would expand. It has expanded. I mean, we're doing pretty good with it. I love this. The orders, the farmers markets, holiday shows
right.
we do. It's a lot of fun. You meet a lot of people, met a lot of German people. I didn't even
That's
know they
right.
were around here. Now I got a chance to meet them
It's a good
too.
German community.
It is. It sure is.
Well,
Had a lot of fun.
I want to throw up the, we'll put up the website again one more time so you can check out how to get in a hold of Petra. It's Petra's Backstubchen. And again, it's available on Facebook as well as on the web. All you need to do is figure out what wonderful ones of these you'd like to make in your order for Christmas. And you're going to have a Christmas that is unlike any other.
Thank
It is a
you.
German Christmas, and it is wonderful. Thank you guys so very
Oh,
much.
you're very welcome.
Thank you,
Thanks
Jill.
for having us
Thanks
again.
for having us.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back here on the Mountain Morning Show to wrap things up for this hour, for this day, right after these messages right here. You're watching Park City Television.